What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, or if you're brand new here and this is the very first time you're ever seeing my face, a hello and welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by. I share all things health and wellness here on the channel. Anything I do to level up my own life, I share with you guys in hopes to inspire and motivate you to do the same. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, make sure to smash that subscribe button before we jump into today's video. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and dive right in. Welcome back to another What's for Dinner video. That is how we are leveling up today, by cooking some super delicious, yummy, healthy meals. If you are brand new around here, I am keto, and right now I am also eating super clean and dairy free and all of that, but of course you can adjust these meals however you see fit to fit your diet plan or your family, however they eat. Very easy to do. I've been doing it for my family that way for over a year and a half, and it works awesome. My family, everybody in my family eats different, so we just kind of adjust for each person and it works out awesome that way. So I have a few new and fun meals in today's video, so I hope you guys get some inspiration or ideas to create some yummy goodness in your own kitchen. The first meal that is in this week's video, I lost part of the footage somehow, so when I was showing you guys everything that I used and all of that, it was gone, but that was a new meal. But I will post the picture of the Pinterest pin and I will have that link down below as well. It turned out really good, and I'll do like a voiceover and kind of walk you guys through it since I only have half of the footage. But either way, there's some super yummy, awesome meals in this week's video, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so the first recipe that we have here is a creamy bacon mushroom chicken skillet. I found this on Pinterest. I'll have the original recipe listed down below. Somehow the footage got cut off from the beginning when I was showing you all of my ingredients and all of that, so I'll just run through them really quick. I use chicken thighs. You could do chicken breasts if you want to, and this is a dairy-free recipe, but again, you guys can adjust it how you want. You could add half and half or heavy whipping cream or whatever you want. I used coconut milk, canned coconut milk, and it turned out amazing. I used baby Bella mushrooms and some bacon and then some seasonings, which I'll show you as I start cooking everything now. So I have my baby Bella mushrooms here all chopped up. I have my bacon cooked up. Now this is the entire pack. This is like a super clean bacon that I got from Whole Foods. That was like $8 or $9 a pack, and that's what it made. Crazy, I know. But anyways, I have my chicken. I season both sides with a complete seasoning, and then I just put them right into the bacon grease. It'll just give them extra flavor and all of that. I'm going to brown both sides really good, and then I'll start adding everything together. Alright guys, so I made the sauce, and then I added back in the chicken and the bacon, a little more seasoning on top, and now I'm just going to put the lid on it. I've actually turned the heat off because we're not going to be able to eat dinner right now, but as soon as we get back and plate it up, I will show you. All right, the chicken's done, and I have some cauliflower that I just steamed in the microwave, and in this I have the complete seasoning and some parsley. No butter or anything like that. You guys know I'm dairy free right now, and I'm just going to blend it up with my immersion blender. All right, so here's dinner all plated up. I just topped it with a little bit of parsley, and this is looking and smelling absolutely delicious. All right, guys, here's what we have going on for dinner tonight. This is Sunday, which is a carb up day for me, so I am making some sweet potatoes, some broccoli, and some quinoa, and I'm going to mix them all together at the end with a little bit of teriyaki sauce. If you watch my carb up video from last week when I was down in the Keys, I kind of did the same thing, but I added some cilantro lime. But I roasted the sweet potatoes and broccoli in the oven, cooked the quinoa separately, and then mixed it all together at the end. So I'm doing that again because it was really good. And to my veggies here, I just added avocado oil, complete seasoning, salt, and pepper. And then I have 2 packs of filet mignon here, and I'm going to make some steak tips, and I'm also going to add some teriyaki to them and then add them onto the veggie bowls. So I'm going to pop these in the oven at 425 degrees for about 20 minutes or so. Get the quinoa going and start the steak tips. I've shown before how I did these in one of my last What's for Dinner video, one of the last couple ones. I'm just going to sear both sides really, really good, and then cut them up and then cook them for another minute. We like them like medium rare, so this doesn't take long at all. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the veggies in first. And just for reference, this is the quinoa that I'm using. I believe I got this at Whole Foods. It's washed and rinsed organic quinoa, Ancient Harvest, Harmony quinoa, gluten-free. Guys, so here is dinner all plated up. I roasted the veggies just like you guys saw, cooked the quinoa, then I mixed it all together at the end and added some of this teriyaki sauce, and then the steak seared on both sides, cut up, added a drop of this in it. The pan while I was cooking, we do it about medium rare, so it is absolutely perfect, smelling delicious. So this will be dinner. All right guys, so here's what we have going on for dinner tonight. I have a whole baking sheet here lined with avocado oil and some wild caught flounder. These are the ones that I am using. I think I got these at Aldi's. And this is the whole pack. I'm gonna make extra. As you guys know, I always try to make extra, that way I could have leftovers for the week. And then I have 2 jicamas here. You just peel them just like a potato and then cut them up in the shape of fries and put them right in the oven. I toss them with avocado oil, complete seasoning, real salt, and some turmeric. And I'm gonna put these in the oven at like 425 for about 30 minutes. These only have to go in for about 10 minutes or so. So I'm gonna pop these in first, then I'll add those a few minutes after, and I'll show you when I pull everything out. So dinner is done. I pulled it out of the oven. I ended up keeping these in for about 40 minutes just because I like mine a little crispier. And then I even did broil for like a minute or 2 at the end. And this flounder didn't take long at all. It's super thin. So that was like 10 or 11 minutes in there. And then I have some barbecue ranch here, the Primal Kitchen barbecue ranch, that I'm going to dip the jicama fries in. And it is looking and smelling delicious. So this is dinner. So here's what I have going on for dinner tomorrow night, but I'm showing you guys tonight how I am going to prep for tomorrow night's dinner. So tomorrow night is Taco Tuesday, and I'm going to be making steak fajitas. So I got 2 packs of skirt steak here that I'm getting ready to chop up. I already chopped up my onions and my bell peppers, 1 orange pepper and 1 red pepper. And then I'm going to put the meat and the veggies all inside this gallon Ziploc bag. And in that, I'm going to use avocado oil, complete seasoning, some yellow mustard, chili lime seasoning, and ground cumin. And I'm going to let this marinate all night until tomorrow, and then it will already be ready. I can just throw it in the pan and cook it up super easy. And adding mustard in with any meat, it's kind of like lemon juice. It tenderizes it really good. It doesn't give it like a strong mustard flavor. You don't add a ton. I'm just going to add a little bit. I used to always do this to my country style ribs when I would pre-marinate them, and it always like worked phenomenally, and they taste really good. So I'm going to get this meat chopped up, and then I'm going to mix the dressing all up, and then I'm going to get it all in the Ziploc bag, and I'll show you guys. All right, I just wanted to show you guys this step. I mixed everything together in a bowl first, just so it'll all evenly be mixed together, and then I can like massage it in the bag with all the meat and veggies that are in there. And I leave air in the bag when I'm mixing it up, just so I have room to like toss everything good, and then I will squeeze all the air out of it once I have everything mixed up really good. And I'm put all this together, and then I also added some Redmond's real salt as well as some black pepper. And there is the marinade, and I'm getting ready to add it in the and there everything is all marinated and sealed all tight, and I'll just pop this in the fridge overnight, and then dinner will be super easy and tender and delicious come tomorrow. All right guys, so this has been marinating since yesterday, and I just pulled it out of the fridge about 20 minutes ago, and I have avocado oil on my griddle here just getting nice and hot. And I'm going to throw all the meat and veggies and saute them up. I've already made some cauliflower rice, so I'll show you as I finish everything up. This is smelling absolutely delicious already. So here is dinner all plated up. I made 3 steak fajitas here. I have 2 jicama wraps. I use these thinly sliced jicama wraps. It's made with just jicama, and it is 1 net carb per slice. And then I did one of them in some of these egg thins because I needed to go ahead and use these up. And then I made the fried cauliflower rice on the side to go with it. And then I drizzled a little bit of this Primal Kitchen cilantro lime dressing on each of the fajitas. All right guys, here's what we have going on for dinner tonight. I have 3 packs here of pork shoulder country style ribs that are boneless. I'm getting ready to brown these up. In my pan here, I have some of the coconut oil with non-dairy butter flavor just heating up in a skillet here, and I'm going to brown both sides so they get like a nice crisp on them. And then I'm going to pop them into this baking dish and throw them in the oven for about an hour at 350. And I'm going to brush on some of this Primal Kitchen Hawaiian style barbecue sauce. I've only tasted a little bit of this, but it was really good. So I'm excited to make it. I haven't made these boneless country style ribs in a while. So I am excited to have some. I'm going to pair it with some cauliflower mash and greens. And of course, you guys know I just use the complete seasoning. Season them up liberally on one side. I put that side down to brown first, and then I will season the top. All right, now I have them all in with the seasoned side down, and I'm just going to season the top. And I didn't actually realize that the last pack that I got actually has the bone in, which is completely fine. That'll just add a bunch of flavor. I always get boneless just because it's easier for the kids and family. They like that, but I don't mind either way. So I'm going to brown these up really nice, and then I will pop them in the oven at 350 for about an hour or so till they're super fork tender and falling apart. All right, guys, just wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek of what they look like before they're going in the oven. I just brushed some of the Hawaiian barbecue sauce. I just put a little bit on there and just kind of brushed it evenly over all of them. Topped it with some parsley. Now I'm about to cover it with some foil and pop it in the oven for about an hour. So here is dinner all plated up. I just paired it with some cauliflower mash and some Southern style greens, and then I topped it with some of this dairy-free vegan butter that I found at Whole Foods. And I didn't add any more of the barbecue sauce on the ribs, just what I brushed on them just to cook with, and they are perfect like that. I've already tasted them. They're super tender and falling apart and absolutely delicious. Alright guys, so that will do it for this week of What's for Dinners. Of course, like always, I hope you guys get some ideas from these meals, and if you recreate them, definitely let me know down in the comments below, or if you are on Instagram, make sure to tag me over there. And if you aren't already following me on Instagram, definitely make sure to follow me over there so you get more meal ideas and snack ideas and workout inspiration and all the real-time stuff that I do in my day-to-day life. I'll pop my handle on the screen here, and of course it is always linked down below. If you are brand new around here, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and become part of the YouTube fam here, and hit that little notification bell. That way every time I post a new video, you guys will be notified from YouTube and you won't miss out on any of the greatness here on the channel. If you guys enjoy these videos and you love seeing what I'm cooking for dinner and you get ideas from them and all of that, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. That helps me out. Also, share this video out and make sure you comment below. Let me know some new meal ideas that you guys are creating in the kitchen. I would love to get new ideas from you guys as well. And I have some really fun recipes coming up this next week, especially for my carb up videos. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you aren't missing any of those videos, because I have some really awesome stuff coming up. Some super healthy and delicious meals. So definitely be looking out for those. And of course, thank you guys always so much for watching, and I will catch y'all in the next video.